Hi, I'm Jason Sterling. I'm recovering Jason Sterling. I'm actually recovering Jason Sterling. I've been sick the last couple of days, especially yesterday. Yesterday, I spent almost the entire day in bed, which is really unusual for me. I usually don't do that. Another thing that's really unusual is to use the first-person view in game, which I tried here with the toddler because I wanted to take in the beauty of this lot from the toddler's point of view. But in the end, what's wrong with it? It's got all that weird stuff around it. You can tell he was interested in the rabbit. And then I guess he looks, maybe I turned the camera around. Maybe he's got eyes in the back of his head. I don't know. Anyway, I didn't love it. I didn't love the way it worked. So I jumped out of it. We're still here on the rabbit hole lot, right? We're looking around. We're going to take the lay of the place. I was going to maybe have William, baby William there, toddler William, kind of get into maybe checking some stuff out. But, there's really not much toddlers can do. Well, he does have super arms there, though. Maybe he's a future superhero. I don't know. But there's not much he can really get into, so he goes and kind of talks to the rabbit. Now, let me tell you something right off the bat. The town of Henford is on my bad side, and it's not just being sick talking. The town of Henford is on my bad side. Spoiler alert. By the end of this episode, this town is going to be up to strike number 2. Strike number 2. Strike number 1 was when I did not get a ribbon. Even though I was the only person that entered the damn fair, right? I didn't get a ribbon. I didn't get anything. Except for my pie taken. So, that was strike 1. That was strike 1. Now, by the end of this episode, I'm not going to spoil it, but entirely. But they're up to strike number 2. And if they get up to strike number 3, I'm going to burn down their bar, their town hall. That's what I'm calling it, the town hall. Because that's where everyone goes, and I don't see any other obvious signs of government. So, I'm going to burn down their bar. I'm going to turn it into an oubliette. And I'm going to drop several members of their community down that hole. That's how upset I am by what transpires during this episode. But right now it's still sweet. Sweet little William walking out there, see if he can visit the rabbit in the rabbit's home. Nope, rabbit's not home. Rabbit's not home. So he's just going to fall asleep there on the cold, wet, muddy ground in the rain. That poor child, the poor long-suffering child. He has 3 dads, still not enough for people to take care of him and pay him some attention. He's lonely and asleep in the mud like an abandoned animal, like one of those kittens on a commercial or a billboard for the ASPCA. That's William, but for children. Anyway, Timothy runs out there. He holds an umbrella over him. Here, honey, don't let me keep the rain off of you while you sleep here in the mud and the water. Colleen goes out trying to talk to the rabbit. The rabbit obviously was not having it, as you saw. He just gets up, kind of walks off, turns his back to her, and sits down. And I guess she said something he does like. So he gives her a rainbow thought bubble. Okay, that works. And she goes to check out some more of this lot. I mean, the time's passing so fast. Part of the problem is that I don't have any mods in right now because, the kits and stuff were coming out. And so time is going really fast. Normally I use MC Command Center to slow time down a little bit so that the days go a little bit longer. So I can actually fit in a few things. It's great if you're only working with one sim and you have a quicker day, but I have a lot of sims and I'm trying to have to do a lot of things. So I would like for it to be a little bit slower, but anyway, I don't have that in right now during this episode. We do have William though, and William is there making a mess, which he's like, that's all I can do, Daddy. Fuck this farm. Fuck this this place. I'm going to just make a mess because that's all toddlers have to do is just make a mess when they don't have a toy around. So he's just going to make a mess. It's like, I'm over it. But they go home. I take him home. William goes to bed. William was tired. William needed to go to bed. And since it was Halloween here when I was recording this, I went ahead and made some Halloween cookies, which kind of tells you, I mean, this how far behind I am right now. I recorded that on Halloween Day, and it's like 2 weeks later. So there you go. The rest of the household kind of goes about their business. We've got Timothy here having something to eat, taking a shower, doing his normal day. And then, he's going to go out and I think, is this where he hatches a chicken maybe? Maybe he's just checking on the chicken. Yeah, he's just checking on it. He's just checking on it, seeing how it's doing. I need to get a lot more chicks born because several of them are getting old and either are going to die by natural causes or going to die at the butcher, one or the other. And I've got to replace them like a real farm. Welcome to Real Farming. In the meantime, William gets up. He grabs cookies for breakfast. He doesn't have any parents, apparently. So he's going to grab some cookies for breakfast, make half a mess out of them, get all sugared up. He's very angry. He's very angry. He's not having a good time of it. But I'm hoping that Patrick will have a better time. Now I get rid of these damn lifestyles. I hate lifestyles. And I mostly hate them because when they start to lose the lifestyle, which seems to happen a lot, then they just mope around tense and unhappy all the time. And you can't even seem to get them to do the shit to bring the lifestyle back. So the only thing I use the aspiration store for is just to go in and buy lifestyle erasers so I can get them back to a good mood. That's it. Which they do. He gets back to a good mood. Timothy's in a good mood. Everyone's relatively happy right here, right now. So what should happen to spoil it? Well, of course, Mr. Fox there kills our first rabbit casualty on the farm. He kills him. And then you've got this. I thought this was hilarious. Trey's about to go fix the toilet and Sergio says, "Hey, would you like to join the Paragons?" Yeah, I would love to join the Paragons. Are they all about fixing dirty-ass toilets too? Because that's what he has to do all the time. The toilets always break down, like all the time. He's always fixing them. And then I decide, hey, you know what? What I want to do this episode is I want to have Patrick do the errand. He took that errand on, so he's got to make a pie. He's got to make a chocolate pie. So I'm having him make a chocolate pie so we can go into town, give it to the grocery person, right? To the grocery deliverer, the person who delivers groceries. And we're going to give him a pie, and we've got to take a picture, and we've got to talk to the mayor or something, right? Right. So, and then we'll get like almost $200. So pretty good deal. And I get there, though, and look, talk about the hand of fate. It's another fair, and I'm thinking, well, maybe I should enter the pie. Maybe I'll enter the pie this time, and we'll see if I'm going to win, right? We're going to see. We're going to test the first strike against Henford, which was when I was the only person that entered anything, and I entered a perfect bottle of milk, and I did not win. I didn't win anything. How? How, when it's the only entry, do I not win? Well, okay, there's 3 entries this time. Now, I got this great idea because it turns out you can kind of eat the pie. So my first thought was, well, hey, let's eat up both of the other pies and there won't be anything to judge, right? That didn't work. Apparently, no matter how much you eat, they don't completely disappear, I guess. So that didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work. I send Patrick in. He's kind of walking around. I don't remember why I sent him in there. I don't know if it was to look for her, maybe, the grocery person. Maybe. But I don't have anything to give her yet, but maybe we were looking for her. I do like she kind of comes over here and kind of looks at this chocolate pie here in a minute, and I know what she's thinking. You were supposed to make me a pie. You were supposed to make this pie for me. Well, sorry, there was a fair. I had to put it in the fair instead. And little William, who is pissed off again, he's always pissed off. He's out there telling all the residents of the town, your town's garbage. Your town's trash. I hate Henford. Henford's like a big stinking pile of garbage. Now, William, someone needs to teach him better. Actually, he just needs something to eat. So I bring him inside to eat, and then we're waiting all day. I'm waiting all day just in case we have to wait all day for the fair to end to get our ribbon. They all need to eat and sleep and go to the bathroom, and they're dying and they hate it here and they want to go. And the fair ends Do I need to tell you what happened? Nothing happened. We didn't get anything again. Now, that should be the second strike against Henford. It should be the second strike. I'm going to count that as just confirming the first strike. That's what I'm going to count it as. But it should be their second strike. And then what happens ultimately should be their third strike. And then that's it. This town's going to get it. They're going to get it. They're going to get it. They are. But for now, I'm going to count it as just their first strike confirmation. I have a big heart. I do. I hate to have to set things on fire and throw people down oubliettes. I hate that. I'm a really generous soul. But after a while, I can only be pushed so far. And I have to take action. So in this case, the action is we're going to make another pie. We're going to get our errands done. We're going to get our money. We're make another pie. And the great thing is he maxes out cooking skill, right? So I guess he's like a premier chef now. He maxes out his cooking skill. And so we go into town, and I'm like, here we go. We're going to go into town. We're going to find this person and give them their pie, right? We're going to give them the pie, get that done out of the way. I can't find her, though. We end up looking around. I look in the bar. Is she getting drunk again? She's always in there getting drunk. No, she's not getting drunk. Not this time. I look outside, in the little grassy patch. Not out there. She's nowhere to be found, really. And I'm kind of thinking, I wonder what's going on. But I can't find her. And then, of course, Patrick ends up eating part of the pie. Great. While I'm out looking for this chick, he goes in and has part of the pie. So she's going to end up with a half-eaten pie that's getting old. That's why I'm trying to find her. So I'm in a hurry because it's going to spoil, right? But I do find her. I'm like, hey, here's most of your pie. Have at it. It's yummy, yummy. She loves it. She's thrilled. She's thrilled, you guys. She's so thrilled. Except, guess what she does? She's so thrilled, she wants me to bring her some cocoa berries so she can make her own pie. The fuck didn't you make your own pie to begin with? The fuck you don't just go and buy your own cocoa berries from right there at the grocery stall like I do? Why do I need to give her free cocoa berries? Why? And then I'm supposed to talk to her about the mayor, too. There is the mayor, by the way. Bitch. Bitch, she didn't give me my ribbon. I'm talking to her about that right now. Yeah, I'm like, where was my ribbon? She's like, well, I just didn't think it was that good. What do you mean it was the only entry? It was perfect and it was the only entry? I'm calling bullshit on that. Anyway, she's on my list. Check mark. So anyway, I go talk to this chick. Yeah, okay, so you want some cocoa berries. Let's talk about the mayor. And what does she want now? A cross stitch too? Am I missing something here? Because the fact of the matter is, I made a deal with you, grocery lady. I made a deal with you that I was going to do these 3 things and get almost $200. And now I've done 2 of them, and you've added 2 more to the list. Both of which cost even more money. I had to spend money to make this damn cake, right? I had to spend money to make the damn cake. And I am now having to spend money to make a cross stitch, which means I'm going to have to buy the cross stitch stuff, right? I'm not going to pay to make a cross stitch. I'm going to buy some cocoa berries. I'm starting to get pissed, needless to say. And then to add insult to injury, Death shows up, takes my chicken or whatever it is. Takes it. You saw the animation. Great. Did I get anything? Did I get any meat or money or anything? No. I got nothing from Death but just buy chicken. Buy. He pets the chicken. He doesn't pet me. I raised the damn thing his whole life. Don't get any thanks. I get nothing. No. So from here on out, all the chickens for retirement, they get to retire at the butcher. Because I can't afford to lose that money. I'm a farmer. I'm poor. And I already took on an errand, which is going to cost me more to do the errand than I'm going to get. That's the thing. I think this errand's going to cost me more to actually do it than I'm going to get. So I go in, I get the damn box, shit, and I'm going to do the smallest cross stitch that is available, right? Like a small, damn rainbow or something. Simple one. So, yeah, I do it, and a rainbow. And I sat down on the sofa and I'm trying to help my daughter, resolve conflicts. And she's like, I'm like, yeah, you should have stepped in, step in, get a baseball bat. In fact, step your ass in, take up for your friend, you and Mr. Bat, take up for your friend, knock some shit around, crack some heads open, teach these Henford bullies a lesson. Cause I'm not down with them right now. I'm not happy. Especially because, I feel like we're getting kind of ripped off. I submit milk and pies into contests. Nobody gets a ribbon. Nobody gets nothing. But somebody got some free pie and some free milk. And then this chick, grocery chick, she gets like free pies, free cross stitches, free pictures, and whatever. Someone to talk to. I'm not her therapist, and she wants me to talk to her about the mayor. Mayor's so mean. Let me leave town. Well, damn, you're not a slave. Leave town. You want to leave? Leave. What do you need the mayor's permission for? In fact, why does she need the mayor's permission to leave town? I don't know. But I'm finishing up the errand. I go to San Myshuno. As you can see, I put a lot of thought into this. I put a lot of thought into this vignette. I want to paint the perfect picture, the perfect statement of the beauty and sophistication of San Myshuno for this rube, this hayseed out in Henford on Bagley, this scam artist out there adding things to her list. That's okay. I'm going to follow through, get my money and go home and be happy. So I get there and I'm looking for her and she's not at the grocery stall again. I'm looking all around for her. I finally call her and say, hey, just meet me at the lot, right? Like, I got your shit. Meet me here, bring the money, meet me here. I go there and I'm waiting. I call her again. I'm like, hey, I'm here. I'm waiting out here in the hot Henford sun for you. Got your stuff. Got everything you asked for. Hope you got my money. Hope you got my money because I've got all your stuff. I'm ready to end this errand. It was not worth it. Just show up, bring me my stuff. Bring me my money. I got your stuff. So we're waiting. Look, still not here. Still not showing up, right? She's kind of like, well, I'm on my way. I'm coming. I'm on my way. Still does not show up. I've called her twice, you guys, to be here, to finish off this errand. Meanwhile, we're talking to the kid. We're hanging out. I have nothing to do but wait here all day long. And I'm busy. Again, I'm a farmer. I got farming stuff to do at home. Should be canning custard and shit. I don't know what all. Canning custard, petting chickens, brushing the cow. Instead, I'm standing here wondering where this person is. Why isn't she here? And I finally decide, screw it. You know what? I'm going home. Maybe if I call her from home, she'll show up. Maybe. And just as we're leaving, she shows up. Like she was waiting for me to leave. Like she's like, oh, I just missed you. And then she tries to hurry into the bar. Like maybe she can slip behind my back and I'll miss her. Right? Sleeking in there. But I catch her and I'm like, hey, look, here you go. Here's your stuff. I brought it just like I said I would. I brought you them cocoa berries. I got you a picture. Look how pissed off she looks. So like, why are you bothering me? Well, I'm bringing you your stuff. I'm bringing your stuff to get my money, right? I'm bringing your stuff like you wanted. Even extra stuff for this errand, right? And I thought it seemed like a lot of money for someone who delivers groceries. She was offering her a lot of money. But I'm like, okay, where is it? So she takes the picture, she takes the stuff. She just wanders off back over to the bar, get herself a drink. And notice, do you see any money in my account? Anything? I don't. So I go talk to her. I'm like, hey, where's my money? Okay, I've done everything. And she has that pissed off look on her face. Like I'm harassing her? No. This is the second strike. Henford, you didn't give me my ribbon, and now I've done all this work, and you're not giving me all my money, and she's going to curse me, give me those curse words. You see those curse words coming out of her mouth? Guess what, honey? You have fucked with the wrong person. You have fucked with the wrong person, so I give her and that whole town a little taste of what is coming if I have a third strike. That's right, fire. I set her ass on fire. Now imagine everything in that room on fire. And just for the cherry on top, so you don't forget, I turn her into like something that just is nasty, like one of those nasty people. Can't stand to look at them. And then I go outside and I see my son, my little buddy, making a mess of shit. And I'm like, yeah, do it. Make a mess of this whole town. They deserve it. Fuck this place up. Fuck your town. Fuck your town. Come here and give me a hug. I'm going to cuddle him. He's such a good boy. Mess everything up. I'm going to go home. Pay my bills like a good, honest person that does not take advantage of newcomers to town. Henford, taking my milk and my pie and all of my hard work, giving me nothing. Yeah. So next time we're going to go check out the mysterious side of Henford. We're going to look at the ruins and the circle and all that, or the spiral and shit. That look just like fairies, but it's not fairies. It looked just like fairies, but it's not fairies. We're going to check all that out, right? We're going to check that out. We're going to meet the other guy over there. It gives us like a rabbit clothes, I think. And we're going to do that. And maybe Henford's going to be good and redeem itself. Maybe. Like maybe I'm going to enter the fair and I'm going to get a ribbon. Maybe. Or maybe I'll take on another errand and I'll actually get paid, maybe. But maybe they'll have their third strike. And what I'll do is burn down that bar and turn it into an oubliette. And the first two people going down it are Mrs. Mayor and the grocery delivery chick. Down the deep, dark oubliette to spend some time thinking about how they should treat newcomers to town, how they should live their lives. And then the third person to offend me is going to follow right behind them, and they can have all that time together to have some group therapy. Three of them together. Talk about how to do things differently in the future. Because I have a suspicion that's how things are going to work out. I hope not. Like I said, I'm a good person. I am a really good person. But join me next time to see if that is how things work out. And in the meantime, hit like, subscribe, follow, notify, all that crap. And thank you for watching.